We're here with Roberta Gatti, the lead expert in the World Bank for labor. And we're going to ask you some questions on public employment services, international cooperation, and capacity building. Roberta, what are your views from a World Bank perspective on public employment services and their role they play in the modern world of work?
Thank you for this good question, Miguel. It's a pleasure to be here. Public employment services fulfill a very important function, the one of reduce asymmetric information in labor markets. Just to put it simply, they can help workers to be matched with good opportunities. And they can do so particularly for those who are most vulnerable and need it the most. So there is a big role for them out there. Many countries are looking at how to reform their public employment services right now, looking at more effectiveness at providing a better service to the citizens. And I would say there are at least 3 areas where more work can be done, and many countries are moving in this direction. The first one is to continue to focus on the hard to serve, the ones who are really the most vulnerable and need it the most, need the support the most. The second one is not to forget about the other side of the equation, which is employers and firms, and reach out to them and understand what they need and what type of skills they want. And that will help public employment services and workers to find better opportunities and better matches. And lastly, I would say to measure what they do. It is from good measurement that many good reforms have come about, and also by measuring their results, public employment services can also showcase the important role that they offer to society.
So that's quite a portfolio of needed for public employment services to stay upbeat in the also quite competitive environment of making skills a good match to bring together employers and job seekers. How do you think, what could we do to increase the capacity and to increase the skills that are used in public employment services to make sure that they can deliver well?
I've never been in a country and in a public employment service agency where they haven't told me we are understaffed. So public employment services agencies are chronically facing challenges that are bigger than the mandate or the funding they have. That being said, there are ways to try to overcome this big challenge. One is to partner more with the private sector, and some countries have moved in that direction. I'm thinking of Australia, for example, which is using a very well-refined system of outsourcing to partner with the private sector to provide this type of service to their countries. Another one is for us, and us means all the different stakeholders who are involved in trying to make labor markets function better, to increase the capacity, the empowerment, the access to information of those who work in public employment services. So that's where probably WAPES and the World Bank and the IDB and many international organizations that are developing knowledge agendas and tools for public employment services can provide something useful for better effectiveness.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to cooperation with you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Thank you.